Hi, Suzanne Stoddart here, and today's video is all about LeadCreator. This is a phenomenal new tool on the market that quickly and easily creates lead magnets, hosts them for you, and you can share them anywhere you want to quickly grow your email list in no time at all. I'm going to show you quickly the sales page. I'll then bring you inside my own account to show you how it works. I'll then show you the upsells you can expect in the funnel. So stick with me, okay, because I have an exciting bonus for you. It's a course that I created on generating traffic, which is something you need to send to your lead magnets, right? That's how you grow your list. If you already know you want this product, just click the link you see below and you'll get immediate access. And I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. That way you'll know every time I upload a new video. So let's get started, okay? Here's the sales page here, and there's a lot of information on this, which I won't go through all, but I'd love for you to read just so that you know everything that you get. It's very transparent. It tells you all of the features that you get with the front end, as well as all the bonuses. And a big one here is the unlimited AI credits. And then they explain why it is that you need lead magnets and how it brings people into the top of your funnel. And like I said, I won't go through this whole thing. What I did want to point out though is down here, Philip has a demo video for you to watch, okay? So you know exactly what it looks like inside. Plus I'm showing you in my review here. And to point out this feature here. Today, you can purchase the front-end product for only $27, but please note that the price goes up by $10 for every day of the launch. So on the 13th, it'll be $37, on the 14th, $47, the 15th, $57, and the last day of the launch on November 16th, it'll be $67. So I wanted to make sure that you understood that. So today is going to be the best day for you with the biggest savings for this incredible software. Okay, so let's go inside and I'll show you my own account. This is my account here, and as you can see, I have created a lot of lead magnets already. But let me show you how this works. If you click on Create New Lead Magnet, you would give it a name, so I'll just call it Demo for now. And you can create your own categories. I have got several categories already just to keep them all in one area. So I'll just pick LeadCreator for now. And this is the exciting part. You can open up a blank lead magnet and then copy paste into it from another source. You can use raw ChatGPT. So it's just like using ChatGPT, only all within this platform. You can create a 5, 10, or 15 point listicle. You can create a blog post to an ebook, a blog post summarizer, a YouTube transcript to ebook, YouTube summarizer, micro course with image suggestions, micro course with video suggestions, a fact maximizer, and an ebook creator. And there is more being added to this all the time. So let's choose raw ChatGPT for this example, and then you put in whatever prompt you like here. And I'm assuming you already know what your audience needs help with, so here is where you would type it out. So this is what I wrote. Please write an actionable guide in a friendly and conversational tone on what tools a beginner gardener would need to create a balcony garden. Use simple English with no technical jargon. Now I made this quite detailed and I asked for a certain tone. So it's always good to put in as much in this prompt as you can think of so that you're happy with what you get. And there's also a link here for a tutorial if you feel you need help. It opens up like this, and Craig has created a video for you showing you how to use the raw ChatGPT template. And you would get that for each type of template that you choose here. So let's hit create and see what we get. Now it's telling you that it's being created. It's prepping the content here. It just takes a few seconds. And there we go. As you can see, it's already nicely formatted, okay? And this is what it's given me. Now you can feel free to change this, to add to it, to do whatever you like. I usually like to highlight the title and center this. And you can also decide if you want to change colors. So let's make it a nice blue. And if any of the paragraphs are more than about 2 or 3 sentences, I would divide them up, okay, like this. Now this title is always an H1 title. Your subtitles are heading 2. And then as you can scroll down under basic gardening tools, you can see that these subheadings are heading 3. So it's really nice to have it formatted like this so people who want to just quickly scan the article can see what they need. Now again, I would separate this up here to make this 2 paragraphs. Now if you want to format this a little differently again, you could highlight a section and you get a lot of options here. If this were a heading, you could decide if you want it to be 1, 2, or 3. And you can also decide if you want things put into a bullet list or a numbered list. So I'm going to create that into a bullet list. So you would continue on with that. And also what I like is that you can add images in here. So let's say I wanted an image just below this first little paragraph. I would hit enter and slash and then click on image. Now I'm just going to pick something random here. These are images that I have on my computer, but just to show you what it looks like, there you go. So you can add some visual elements to this, which is really nice to have. You can also add a YouTube video, a Vimeo video, text, more headings, and more bullet or numbered lists, okay? So there's so much you can do to make this very enticing for the person that you're creating it for. Now, the other thing I want you to see is on the left-hand side here. Oh, and by the way, look at all of the features that are coming in November and December. There is so much more coming that's not going to cost you any more money. It's going to simply be added to your account. So if we click on email capture, this is where you decide how you want to set up your email capture form. So you have various templates. There's a standard, there's the ebook style, which means you can upload a picture here. For instance, you might have a mock-up of your ebook. You can have a blurred button, and this is really neat. You would change the headline and subheadline here, and you have to hover over the button to be able to read it. And when people do that, they come to this second form, which again, you would create a nice headline. This is where they enter their name, their email address, and here's the call to action button. And as soon as they do that, they're able to read the rest of the document. And I'll show you that here at the end when we've got it done. Another template is your video template. So you can upload a little video here, maybe explaining what your lead magnet is about, or anything that you want here in video format. And there is also the no email capture form. After that, you then have the form fields, and that's where you would change what's written here. As you can see, okay, you can see it right away. Okay, if I chose, let's say, the blurred button, which is one of my favorites, what I do is I go to ChatGPT and I ask it to give me a really nice headline and a subheadline and button text. And then I just copy paste it in here. And the same with the lead capture box itself. Okay, you could just add whatever you want. If you have your own website, you can add your privacy policy here. If you don't have your own website integrated into the software, you can just leave it as LeadCreator.ai. And again, you change this as much as you want. Next are styles. Now you can decide if you want the header position in the left, the center, the right. That's entirely up to you. You can decide what color you'd like it to be. So let's say you like red. Okay, you can change that. And then your button text color. In this case, it's white. Usually white over a color shows up the best. And then next is the trigger. You can set up a blur timer. So let's say in 10 seconds or in 20 seconds or however long you want that they can read. And then at that 20-second point, the lead capture pop-up will blur the rest of the document. There's the half-page blur, and this is one of my favorites right here. And you can also choose on mouse scroll. So once they've scrolled 25% of the way, 50% or 75%, that's the approximate time that the lead capture form will pop up. And then there's integrations. Now, as you can see, there are already a lot of autoresponders integrated into this software, and you can see how many more are coming in November. He's even given you dates here for when these will be added in. So there's a very good chance that whatever you're using is already integrated in here. And if it isn't, simply click down here, ask them if they could add another particular autoresponder that you're using, and you'll get a reply fairly quickly. Next is Social Slider, and this is really neat. This is giving that little extra oomph to the person reading the document that somebody else has just gotten this lead magnet. It just makes them feel like, oh, so many people are getting this, I want it too. You then get the expiring URL. And this is also very neat. You can set this up so that the lead magnet that you have them reading is going to expire at a certain time. You tell it when you want it to end and at what time. And you can also redirect it once the timer hits 0. You can redirect your audience to another URL. So this is great if you're doing a time-sensitive promotion, or simply wanting to create scarcity, which is what urges people on. There is also the Scarcity Maker, where you can decide how many people can have access to your lead magnet. You, of course, can then redirect them elsewhere when all of the downloads have been allowed. And this is what it looks like. You can make your lead magnet a limited edition and say that there are only, in this case, 20 downloads left. So if they want their download before it expires, they're going to give you their name and email. So let's go back up to email capture, and I just want to show you my favorite ones. Okay, and the trigger will do the half-page blur. I'll save these changes. We'll go back up to Content Editor. You would want to publish it or update the published version, depending on if you've gone back to change anything. And that's what's great about this, because everything is hosted here. If something changes in your niche or some information changes, let's say in 6 months, you just come back in here, edit it, update it, and you don't have to re-download anything or change the link. It's still the same link, but it's been updated. That's how quick and easy you can do that. So let's take a look at it now. And this is what I said about this being my favorite pop-up. Your visitor will get a glimpse of the top of the lead magnet. They would hover over here and react depending on what you've said for your heading. And then the email capture form is here. So if they enter their information, just like that, and click the box and click the call to action button, they then have access to the entire document. And that's how easy it is to collect emails and grow your list quickly and effortlessly. So there you go, guys. This is an incredible tool. I wish I had this years ago. I can't believe how quickly I have grown my email list in like 4 months versus the 5 years that I've been working online. So you really need to get in on this. Now let me show you the upsells. Your first upsell is going to be, again, for LeadCreator. And for just $27 a month, this is where you're going to get access to the agencies, the workspaces, the team members, the advanced boosting features, okay? And including the 5 exclusive tools, or features in this case, you're also going to be getting training and workshops as a bonus. So these are exciting to have. Philip is a wonderful teacher, and you will learn so much from all his case studies and his workshops. And again, this shows you all the extra things that you get here, like starting at this point, all the extra things that you get if you decide you want this upsell. So right now, it's $27 a month. After the launch, it will be $97 a month. or you can pay $247 annually versus $1,164. The second upsell are products by Mark Thompson, who is helping Philip launch this product. Now, he has some wonderful products himself. This first one is called Tribe Tale, and what this does is it creates newsletters. And this is also a great way to collect email addresses. And I am very anxious to start using this myself. I've always wanted to create a newsletter, but I've never found a software that creates one that looks so professional. And if you're interested in this, you can get this today for a single payment of $97, whereas normally he charges about $200 a year for this software. The third upsell is again another fantastic product. This one here is called Survey Tale. And this is, by the way, a very good tool to use when you want to survey your audience to find out what it is they need. And then with that information, you create the lead magnets to give them the answers to their questions. Again, this is a very professional looking survey and is a great way to engage your audience. And during the launch, this software is again a one-time payment of $97. Okay. And then the last upsell. This here is called Tor or Tori. I'm not sure how he pronounces it. I say Tor. And this creates amazing images. You can see here that it gives you images in 16 distinctive styles. So depending on your needs, okay? And down here, it compares with all the leading models out there. This first image is Tor. This is Dolly. This is Midjourney, Firefly, and Leonardo AI. So I would say it's right up there with all of the best image creating AI tools on the market. And during the week of the launch, you can get this tool that has all of these features here, and you can get it for a one-time payment of $197. Okay, now I want to show you my bonus. If you purchase this product through my link, I am giving you free access to a course I created that I normally charge $97 for, and this is all about driving traffic to any link that you have, to any page, to any website, and most importantly, to your lead magnets. You can see here that I have various sections. There are 4 modules in this first section. There are 3 in leveraging free traffic sources. There are 3 in content marketing, how to drive traffic that way. And then there are 8 modules in mastering social media for traffic success. Okay, and all of these modules have an additional download in the form of a checklist or action plan to follow to make sure that you don't miss any steps. Which, by the way, I have downloaded from LeadCreator. Remember when I showed you where you can tick no lead capture pop-up? Well, that's what I did. I just downloaded them and I added them to my course here inside my Learning Center. So there you go. That's everything that you can get through this incredible launch through the rest of this week. So go ahead, click my link below to get immediate access and to get my bonus. So thanks so much for watching my video today. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, would you subscribe to my channel? And don't forget to hit the bell, and that way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. If you have any questions or comments about LeadCreator, please leave them below and I'll get back to you right away. So until next time, cheers.